Good morning. I'm up. This is Colored Roses and Thorns. I'm up getting ready to prepare Sunday's dinner for my family. We have that maybe about once or twice a month. But this morning, I got a download for me to talk about specific subjects. Have you ever moved to a new town, city, or state? And, well, let me tell you my circumstances. When I moved here, the first time it was to go to school. The second time I moved here with my husband, which I was married to for 20 years. So, we were just working and tending to our family at the time and doing family things. And so eventually, like I said, you move into a new place and there are people that are natives in the place that you move to. And since I was so busy, I only made friends, I guess not friends, but associates with people that I work with, because I rarely went out. As many of you know, I was practicing the Muslim way of life. So it was just home and work. And I'm pretty much a homebody anyway. So if you hear anything that she was out doing this and that, it's such a lie, because I barely go anywhere. And I don't mingle with many people because I can only deal with smaller groups or one-on-one because I have anxiety. Anything else is a mere lie. And when you come to a new town, and after a while, my husband and I, we got a divorce for reasons I care not to discuss, but it was on his part. I was never unfaithful to him ever. And when you move to a new town and you're not used to being married or used to the dating scene, the native women will treat you as though you are competition. And I don't even think that way. So for that reason, I have not made friends that are females at all. So none of them know me personally. The people that do know something about me are the people I've worked with only. And I think there are only like three men that I know that know me kind of personally, because I don't open up to everyone. But like I said, when you come into a place and there are native women, they see you as a threat in competition, because I do speak on social media platforms. That's the only thing and the only way they will know me, because I very rarely appear in public. That's just my way of life. And I don't go to clubs. So, and the reasons I don't go to churches here is because I observe a lot. Many of those people that attend the churches here have been club mongers for years, and they still have that mindset. I don't care how holier than thou they act. They still have that mindset. And even sitting in the church, which I call a hospital for sinners, they have the same mentality. So I stay away from it. My church is in nature, where I connect with the Most High God and with my family. I have children here. I have my daughter-in-laws here, and their children, my grandkids. Yes, I'm here. And that's what I love, and that's what I care about. And the people I choose to open up to about my personal life, like I'm opening up a little bit about it with you. But by you seeing me, you still don't know me personally. You have not been in my energy or my presence. You can feel my energy through media, but you have not been in my physical energy. So for anyone to say that they know me, or she does this or do that, hopefully you will say I've done some good things, because I do a lot of things for children. I have drum groups. I'm usually all about business, and if it does not serve the Most High, I just don't mess with it. That's just me. Now, I don't know the games that the natives play around here, because when you are not a native and any man pays attention to you, all of a sudden you are a threat to the females in this area, because they don't know you. And when you're well spoken, as I am, when you are an educated woman, they see you as a triple threat, and they will treat you as such. Rumors start. Most of them, all of them, are usually untrue, because they know nothing about me. I promise you that. They have not personally spoken to me. They have not personally dealt with me. And like I said, I've only there since my divorce. It's been about 7 years now, and I briefly remarried, but had that marriage annulled. And that person was very bitter and spreaded some very untrue. He was seduced by a woman who knew he had an alcohol weakness, and she used alcohol to seduce him. And now they're all in the church, acting holier than thou, but that's their thing. Anything that hopefully makes you better, that's a good thing, but just leave me alone. Don't be intimidated like me. If you got your husband, if you feel comfortable in seducing my husband to elevate yourself, that's on you. That's between you and your maker. I don't feel bitter about it. I feel actually exonerated by it, because there was a state of being unevenly yoked. And no, I was not evenly yoked with that person. And sometimes God will allow things to happen so that you can get away from certain people. So what I'm here to say is that never prejudge people. If you don't know something about them, and it's like, oh, she's pretty, she must be this and that. Who told you that? Who told you? She thinks she that. How do you know what I think? When did you become a psychic? Now I am very highly intuitive. I am an ordained minister and have been for about going on my 7th year now. I'm not your traditional minister. I minister with people one-on-one, counselors, small groups, preteen kids. And I've worked as a protective investigator for investigating child abuse cases. I've also been a deputy. My heart is in art, but you have to have that job. So I've never been a slacker whatsoever. I did get injured, and it held me back and slowed me down for quite a bit. But I've also worked as a nurse. I've always had 2 or 3 jobs. even when I was married, because he didn't want to really hold up his end of the bargain. And I was raising his kids and my kids. So I was much too busy raising kids, running my house, working, paying the bills, to even, I guess, be out and about. I didn't have any time. And even now, I occupy myself so much with things because I'm the kind of person, I love myself, so I'm comfortable with myself. So even if I'm dating someone, I don't get lonely if they are away or I don't see them for a few days because I busy myself with different things